What's up guys, Zami here and you're watching Heavy Metal Pomp. Before we begin today's video, I just wanted to point out that this is my 100th pomade review. Not that I'm gonna be doing anything different, just thought it's a pretty cool fun fact. So anyways, today I've got another pomade review for you. A few months ago, my friend Pascal from Everything Pomade sent me a bunch of German hair products. I've been using them on and off for the past few months and I figured it's time to start reviewing them. For today, we're gonna be looking at Chrissi's Atticus. Now this is an all-base pomade with a heavy hold. And of course, I want to thank Pascal for sending me this. Thanks bro. And without further ado, we're gonna take a closer look at the tin right now. And here we have Chrissi's Atticus. Comes in a 2.7 ounce metal tin. Has this really nice shimmery blue and silver label on the lid with the brand and logo. On the back you get the product name, the stats, and the ingredients as well. The overall presentation is pretty simple, but I actually think it looks really nice. And if you open it up, you get this caramel looking pomade inside. I don't really know what the specific scent is cause everything's written in German. But what I get is this fresh, almost soapy lavender scent. It smells really nice and clean and it's not overly floral either. It's also a fairly prominent smell without being overbearing, but you'll definitely notice it throughout the day. Now scooping it out, I'm gonna show you the top layer. Just apply a little bit of pressure but comes out pretty easily. It has a soft but firm consistency and breaking it down, it's really easy, but it starts to get a bit more waxy. Nonetheless, it breaks down really easily and going into the hair. Once again, easy. You do get a slight amount of tugging and pulling, but definitely not terrible. It's not a super slick pomade, but it has this unique sticky consistency to it which I really do enjoy. I'm applying into completely dry hair and I'm hardly getting any tugging or pulling. But if you do face difficulties, you can always apply into damp or towel dried hair. The scent, like I mentioned, is fairly prominent. It does fade down a little bit, but you will catch whiffs of it every now and then throughout the day. And as for the shine, I mostly get a lowish medium shine with this. Sticking it back, goes through really easily. It does have a bit of resistance, but that's mostly from the hole that you get. And like I mentioned earlier, it's not the slickest pomade, but it can keep your hair pretty nice and tight. Gonna style my hair now. Talk to you again in a bit. And I think I'm pretty much just gonna call that done. So as you can tell, I'm getting a pretty good amount of height. My sides are holding down really nicely. This pomade is more sticky than slick, but it's able to keep everything nice and tight. Getting that lowish medium shine, and the scent is subtle but present. So anyways, let's talk more about Atticus. Now frankly speaking, I don't really know much about Chrissi's hair pomade. From what I gather, it's a German homebrew that originated from a barbershop, which is pretty cool. Now as far as Chrissi's Atticus goes, I think it's a pretty good all-base pomade. Now application with this stuff, as you saw earlier on, is pretty damn easy. Scoops out really soft, breaks down really smooth, and it goes into the hair without much hassle. Like I mentioned, it doesn't have the best slickness, but it has this sticky consistency that's able to keep everything nicely together. It also has a really nice amount of control for styling, which provides good height and shape. Now the hold, even though it's supposed to be a heavy, I don't really get that. What I get is this lightweight, medium to firm hold, which is still more than enough to work with. Also, because it's not a super slick pomade, it doesn't feel overly greasy in the hair, which I really do enjoy. You can also expect a pretty good amount of endurance with this. It's not a waxy pomade, so it's not gonna endure the hottest of weather, but for moderate weather conditions or for indoor use, it's gonna hold up just fine. And as for washing it out, I find that about 2 to 3 showers with shampoo gets the job done. Rinsing it also leaves behind this soft, slightly greasy buildup which doesn't add much hold for next day use, but can provide a bit more control. So anyways, final verdict on Chrissi's Atticus. I give it a 4 out of 5. As far as all-base pomades go, this definitely doesn't break the mold, but it's still a good pomade nonetheless. Even though it's not as heavy as I thought it would be, it's still a nicely balanced all-base pomade. If you have the chance to pick this up, I don't see why you shouldn't. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hope you liked the review. Do leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel right here, or you can check out my last video right here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.